Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Antoinette here. So this is a Robin at Toadstool Tarot made me do it. Both he and another member of the tarot community use Dixit cards. Dixit is a game, and you'll probably see why when we get into it. It's probably easier to see than it is to explain. I'm no good at explaining. I kind of get that feeling, sort of knowing, and then I'm okay and I'm good. But putting it all into words is another matter. So I have the Nicoletta Chicoli tarot deck. I've had it for a couple of years, and the artwork on this is all a bit weird and whimsical, and that's what I love about it. And because of this, you'll then probably realise why these cards are right up my alley. So this artwork was designed by the artist, not to be a tarot deck, I might add, and then somebody put the deck together, just put them into an order and then created the deck, which is why when you see some of the stuff here, it feels like it's a bit removed from your normal tarot meanings, pictures, and things that you might, normally look for in a deck. And there are oracle decks that go with these, and I've seen people turn this deck into oracle decks as well. But I just really quite like this deck. I think it's really sweet, and I like weird artwork, and the artwork's perfect for me. I got the small one because I was never sure if I wanted the big deck, and I probably will at some point get the big deck, but this one's good for now. And then that leads me into these decks here. So this game has been around for more than 10 years, maybe 14 now possibly, and there's a board, it's a board game. That's what this is. This is a board game, and there are different add-on packs, and these are two of the add-on packs that go with the original board game. But I don't want the board game. However, I've said that I might want the original cards that come with the board game, so I might get the board game yet. So let's take a little look. I've taken all the plastic off, so we're ready to go. And there's Marjorie coming for a look as well. So this one is the expansion pack called Daydreams, and is the most similar to this deck, I think, in art style. Now you can see it comes in a box. These are the cards, and then there's nothing else there. It's just a box. A lot of wasted space, as many have said, and the cards don't fit that way around in the box, so you can't stack a bunch of them in the box, making it almost unusable. Because I was thinking about turning these pre-formed bits into a tuck box. Take this, and I am sorry, my dogs are going to start playing because Max isn't feeling very well and Marjorie's upset that no one's playing with her. Anyway, so that's that, and I'll probably not keep the boxes, to be fair, although it is really great, isn't it? I mean, or my inner magpie will repurpose it just because I love the tops. Perhaps I can paint down the sides and put something else on them. And Marjorie's going to start playing now. So should we just zoom in on these? This is the Daydream Pack. So I'm sorry if the camera wobbles. She's going to start jumping around with her squeaky toy. So all the backs look like this. They've all got a border. And the cardstock is, I would say, kind of low Scarabeo cardstock, okay? And there are no words on these. She's like, my toy is so great to chew on. Like, that's brilliant. There was a couple of the images in this deck that sold me. Marge. I love that. That could be a King of Cups right there. And as I say, I haven't looked through to decide what I would use them all for. You can use these for storytelling, you can use them as an oracle type card. My idea is to maybe turn them into a tarot deck, and I'm hoping that by doing so it will get rid of my need for the mystical, is it Mystical Moments Tarot and Daydreamers Tarot, because I can't decide between the two, so I thought this might actually trump all of those. So to go a bit faster. think you can probably see into them, into the weird world of which they live. Elements, that could be a knight or a page of cups. This would be for me somebody in the suit of swords, I think, with all the writing, thoughts. Father Time. But yeah. I haven't decided how I will turn it into a deck, but it's going to be a case of going through, and then I guess I'll put little writings on the cards in the bottom corner. There'll be a symbol and the number, like I do with my tarot journals. This one, for those who like Deviant Moon, this one reminds me of Deviant Moon, Two of Swords. He is such an Emperor-esque card for me. That is just... Or maybe even the Devil. This one, I feel like the Two of Pentacles. This has kind of got that Eight of Swords feel to it, all bound up. Maybe an ace of some description. A chariot. Which way is the legs going? Yeah. I mean, what are you thinking as you're seeing these? That one's definitely going to be a swords card for me. Don't know what, but definitely maybe an ace. I'm not sure. How's that feeling? That one may be a wands with all the thorns and things. So yeah, there are many dreamlike images in here which remind me of all sorts of different decks. I mean, I'm useless at remembering them all. That could be a great Empress, couldn't it? Or perhaps even a Queen of Wands with the trees. Maybe even the Pentacles. Love that. What do you think? Devil or the Emperor again? So within these little packs, there are cards that have similar feelings. So you might get two with similar feelings. I mean, I think that would make a great sunshine. And that's what I like about it. So it's going to be really sitting down and going through them. Now, if I'm correct, it's 84 cards in a pack. So it's loads. And again, that to me would make a nice ace of some description. There's another great Queen. Perhaps that would be the swords. Oh, we have another, see, there we go. We've got another sunshine card. Or would that be a Three of Cups? Because we have a cauldron. Yeah, so this is the Daydreams pack. And I have the Revelations pack as well. The one I've got, I was hoping, because they did a special edition where it had gold foiling in it, and I was hoping that I had the gold foiling edition, but I don't. I think it's no longer produced, so I'll just have to see what we've got. So this is the Revelations pack, and again, same thing with all the packaging. So we get all the cards out, box there. She's really going for it. I am sorry. So these ones again could be more archetypal. These maybe have a bit more of the major arcana structure in them. Could that be the Hermit? Could this be the Hierophant even? You know, what do you reckon for him? The Wheel? Tower. Oh, there we go. Another great Hierophant or a Hermit or Emperor. Ace of Cups. You'd be a fool not to take that one as an Ace of Cups, wouldn't you? Or I would be a fool. So yeah, so you can see there's just obviously I've got more cards than I need, so this isn't going to be just one, or it's not going to make yeah, multiple decks. I would just attempt to, I think this is going to be like it's going to be a process of piling them up, putting them into piles, seeing what I think, what feels right to me, and then pulling them all together. So that could be like a great sort of lovers-esque card. Another one. Love that. And of course, the other thing I like with this is it doesn't have to be representative. Doing it this way, making your own deck of something, doesn't have to be representative of the numbers of things on the page. So I could easily decide that that's my 5 of Wands, because they're fighting or fishing, or, you know, they're doing something. It has that sort of, it feels like there's a conflict-esque competition type thing going on in there. So it could easily, you know, you could easily, just by reading what the card says. Now that reminds me of the Death Rebirth card in the Lightseers Tarot. There's another great knight having a joust, so we're literally jousting in this one. Oh, see, that's beautiful. But the images are so kind of storyteller-esque. You can easily just tell a story about that card on its own. There's a very definite Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles feel with that one, from certainly the Deviant Moon anyway, but they have all the cogs running. And yeah, that could be a 7 of Swords, stealing something. So, I mean, have you used the Dixit cards? Am I behind the times? Because I know these have been out for so many years. Probably before I was even really interested in Tarot Tube. And it's only when Robin mentioned these again the other day, and Tangi from Roman Biscotti. So this would be the gold Revelations pack. So can you see all the gold printing on here? That would have been gold foiling on the original edition. I don't think it matters too much, just isn't as sparkly. However, it'd be a bit weird to have a couple of sparkly cards in a deck, I think. So it's nice that none of them are sparkling more than the others. Oh. Another great potential lovers. Another ace maybe, or a knight. Another good one for the wheel. So yeah, this is certainly going to give me a lot to think about and put together, and it'd be interesting to see then how this reads as a deck, and will this quench my thirst, my collector's need, my love of the artwork for tarot? Probably not. I'll probably still continue buying decks, but it might actually create that deck that speaks to me the most. So I think she would make a great High Priestess. The owl with the veil. I like that one. Again, possibly another tower. Oh, some sorrow. There's a very definite devil there. Yeah. I've got Max sat next to me. He's not very well. He's got a large kind of swelling under his chin, so he's feeling sorry for himself. I've got Marjorie trying to console him here, making loads of noise. Whenever I sit down to do this sort of stuff, they come and join me and they just make the most ridiculous amounts of noise. Actually, potentially with all those wands moving, you know, that could be the 8 of Wands. But you get the gist. You can see where I'm going with this. I haven't decided, because I mean, like I say, there's probably well over 20 packs of these cards. So to go through and see what I would want and how I want to put them together would be a bit difficult. And of course, what I have noticed is between these two, there is a lot of difference in the art style, although the backs are the same. The art styles are very different for a lot of it. This is very dreamlike, whimsy, soft. This is a bit harder, a bit more defined lines. This one definitely reminds me a lot more of my favourite decks from Patrick Valenza and his art style, and the multiple decks I have from him. And this one, again, is just right up my alley with the collagey, well, it's not really collagey, but yeah, you know what I mean, like collagey, multiple elements pulled together to make a deck. So, there we go. What did you think? Have you been tempted? Or can you recommend a deck that does everything I'm trying to do with these, but maybe better? And just to give them a mention, it came from, I purchased these, I'm in the UK, so I purchased these from Board Game Extras. And this is how it kind of looks on their website. Now, the website looks very dodgy. It's not dodgy. I looked them up on reviews, Trustpilots, and lots of other places where there was the same questions. People wasn't sure about the state of the website. But these came within 3 days of ordering, and I had no problems. They were very nicely packaged, and I will use them again. So these are from www.boardgameextras.com. And they are on Twitter, they are on Facebook, and they are on Instagram. Facebook is facebook.com/boardgameextras. They have a company number. So it's only fair that I say where they came from. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.